Are you trying to make millions inside of Fish super quick? Came to the perfect guy, because just watch this. $401,000, about 3 hours of playtime. Yeah, this spot is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie, and we don't even have the best things for it, but that's exactly why I'm here to explain to you guys how you guys can make thousands and millions inside of Fish with even the worst things in the game. So as you guys can see, my level is just about 300, and I don't even have that good of a rod. We have the rod of depths, no good like anything. We have no cell multipliers, none of that bullshit. Okay, this is just straight up right. So if you're looking to make millions, then continue watching this, because you guys can actually multiply this. This is just raw. There's like no multipliers, no nothing. So the first thing you guys want to do is get an enchant called subspace. Now if you didn't know, it's through these brand new exalted relics. Now I have made a separate guide on how to get exalted relics pretty fast, but currently I'm not using it because I'm saving for a different rod. But you guys want to get this enchant right here. Now if we go onto the actual site of the official Fisch Wiki, now there's going to be an enchant right here, which is going to be quantum. Now this is the best one to make money. 25% chance for a fish to be subspace, a basically 5 times sell value. Now the best earnings for this is going to be the no life rod with the rod of the forgotten fang. Once you guys have gotten this exalted enchant relic, I'm going to speak on how to get it a bit more in just a minute. The rods you want to focus on getting is the rod of forgotten fangs, which can be found at ancient isles within the crafting, and the second one is going to be the no life rod, which is actually unlocked at level 500. Now you want to get the enchant subspace on it, which is also quantum. And the reason it's so good is because in a 1 in 4 fish, it's gonna be 5 times the sell value. Okay, that is absolutely like insane, like absurd. Now that you know what enchant to get, what rod to actually use for this method, and I'm gonna talk to you guys now how to actually get the exalted rod. So now I'm going to talk to you guys how to get the exalted relics. So one way of actually getting them is going to be just blatantly fishing. Now, bearing in mind it's a 1 in 2,000 chance, which is kind of fucked. But these enchants are going to be like low-key kind of insane. So it's very good to get. Now, if you have the exalted rod itself, which can be found by getting the 7 relics. I have made a separate guide on that if you want to go watch it. But anyways, if you want to get the exalted rod, it's going to be a 1 in 800 chance, so it's slightly slimmer. Now I actually did get mine from donation, so I'm very grateful for that, but I'm saving those so I can put it on the no life rod or the heavens rod, which I'm actually trying to get. Okay boys, now I just rejoined a different server because this server was so laggy. But anyways, so now that you have everything you need to know, there's one more thing, which is actually going to be the bait. Now this all comes down to preference, but I prefer instant catchers. Now either rapid or instant catchers does work for this, because if we have a look at the stats over here, which is right over here, so the lure speed on it is going to be pretty insane. Now if you have the rod of depths, which I don't actually have, the lure speed's already above 90%, so you don't really need to use it for that. You guys can use some other baits, such as I guess you could say maybe super flakes, anything that's pretty much good. What I like to do is run the holly berries and stuff like that, which were actually in the last event, or like deep coral, or just something like that if you're using the rod of depths. Now the rod of forgotten fangs, I don't really have it, but it's probably already high as well, so you guys don't have to use it. But if you're running any other rod like the rod of depths or anything like that, if you guys use rapid or instant catchers, it's gonna be a basic 1 catch. So if you just do this, look, I don't even have to click the button, instantly reels in a fish, which is gonna be really overpowered, because you want to maximize the amount of fish you can catch per hour. That's actually what's going to make you a lot of money, because if you're going to waste time, it does slowly add up. Now that I've actually covered everything, you guys pretty much want to go to this location, and I'm also going to show you a second location that's actually make money. So the first location we're going to go to is going to be the brand new area. So if I just quickly do a quick time lapse of me going there, I'm going to explain a bit more of the area about it when I'm there. So as you might have guessed it, it's going to be this brand new area over here. Now, it does lag a lot when you come over here because of the winds and stuff, but it does slow down as you get closer. So if you guys stand at these islands and you fish, the chance of you getting a mythical and a legendary, it's so fucking high here. It's actually crazy. If you pairing with subspace, 5 times the sell value and rapid catchers, like, I think it can stack. Wait, no, it can. Okay, so if you pair this with rapid catchers, instant catchers, and like subspace, this is gonna make you a whole lot of money per hour. As you can see, I just got a mythical just like this. You guys can either use rapid catchers or instant or anything that does resilience, because as you guys can see, the fishes are a little bit difficult to get over here as it does move quite fast. So I'm pretty sure this area over here gives more XP than the golden captain fish. Because with the double XP, I was getting about 3k per fish over here, which is insanely good. Now, this is kind of hard to catch, I'm not going to lie. I might just be kind of dookie, but yeah, I'm going to purposely use the fish. So I'm going to prove to you again that it's just not luck, that you guys can get mythicals and legendaries really, really fast. Okay, maybe not that time. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but we're getting like 3 in a row of no legendaries. But when I was here, I was fishing up a whole lot of legendaries and mythicals when I was actually fishing here. It's really, really common. I don't know why it's not coming out now, but they do sell for, I think, 3-4k a mythical and like maybe 2k a legendary, I'm pretty sure. I made about 600k or like 500-600k. I showed at the beginning, one of those, and I was only fishing here for about 3 hours, and the rest I was disconnected, I'm pretty sure, because I did stop after a certain point. I was just like zoomed in or something like that. But yeah, so this area is going to be pretty good to make your money, your XP and everything. I went about like 30 levels in the last like day. I'm on the road to get the no life rod. There is one more spot I do want to show you, and that's actually the golden tide pool. Now you may be thinking, why? Well, the eternal frostwell does sell for a decent amount, I'm not gonna lie. I think the lowest it sells for about 8k, and it's, to be fair, it's not even that hard to get. If you just use an instant catcher, that's like probably the best bait for this. Don't worry about like reeling it in by using like this bait it likes. Try and focus on actually getting the amount of fishes like reeled in before it runs out. That's probably going to give you higher chances than the bait. If you have subspace with this, if it sells for 8k, you're going to get about 40k out of it, which isn't actually too hard to get, especially this one over here. It's a lot easier to get than the other mythicals down there. I would honestly take advantage of this. I'm not going to lie, while it's over here. It's a bit like the Nessie and the Colossal Squid, I guess, in terms of like difficulty. But yeah, it's a pretty good spot to farm in over here. What also helps is the Rotodepth's Ghost, if you want to use the Rotodepths, because it does reel in fishes as well. You have a chance of reeling in the Eternal Frostwell with the Ghost. So that's about it for the video. If this video was helpful, make sure to leave a like. Consider checking all these other videos out. I'm going to make a full-on XP guide as well if you want to go check that out. Make sure to leave a like and sub on the road to 9k.